Terry, another game, a quick turnaround. Saturday trip down the A9 once more, a ground you always love going to, Kilmarnock.
Yeah, we certainly love going there, and Kilmarnock give you a chance to play, and there's always plenty of goals when we play Kilmarnock, home and away. So it's a good game to look forward to, a good challenge and test for us, because they had a great result last week at Parkhead. It's ironic that two teams that have beaten the Old Firm in a week now face each other. So it's an Old Firm shoot-off sort of thing, but it's just a lovely feeling that, around the club and around the city. I've been walking around the city, getting my messages and shopping, and a lot of people have come up to me congratulating me, and they obviously watched it or were there or listened to it or whatever. So it's just a wonderful feeling knowing that we've got a semi-final in January to look forward to, the draw next week as well. But we can put all that to bed and just concentrate now on Kilmarnock. And yeah, as you rightly say, we've had a little time to try and prepare. The lads are still recovering from Wednesday night, but they're fresh, and they really feel nice and healthy and nice and light on their feet.
97 goals in 36 previous Thistle and Kilmarnock ties. We saw last season several crackers down there at Rugby Park. Expecting more of the same, because like you say, Kilmarnock beating Celtic, Thistle have scored in every game so far this season. It should be a real cracker.
Well, it should be, and I think another stat is, I think in the last 30 matches between us, Kilmarnock and Inverness, there's been no 0-0 draws. So I wonder what the price will be on a 0-0 draw tomorrow. I don't think Keddy Shields himself will be going out for a 0-0 draw, but no, it's I think the way both teams line up and the way both teams want to play, both managers have set down a sort of philosophy of trying to score more goals than the opposition. And Kenny's team will be certainly buoyed by that magnificent performance at Parkhead last week, and scoring 2 goals. And they've got, if you look at their bench and look at their squad, they've got an excellent squad there. So it'll be good. It's always a lovely surface there. It's always a ground that we enjoy visiting, and it's always an eventful match down there. So last year, unfortunately, one of our supporters passed away at the game. We lost the match 4-3. Johnny Hayes was sent off. I think Dean Shields scored a hat-trick. So there's plenty of things going on, but the 6-3 game is the one that we remember, Andy Shinnie especially. But I think the way that both teams set their sides out, and from a tactical point of view to attack and score goals, does both clubs credit.
The first quarter now has been and gone. What have you made of the first quarter from a Thistle point of view, and then from an SPL point of view, because it really has been a kind of really exciting start to this season?
I think the SPL's wide open, and we only saw with Kilmarnock beating Celtic last week that even though you're champions in the Champions League, you can still be shot at and still be gunned down. And I think everybody else feels that it's just about getting on a run. If they can beat other teams, and on their day and anyone can get 3 points. I think it's wide open. I think there's still a hell of a lot to play for. I think there's been entertainment. There's been some great games. There's been some great goals. There's been good quality as well, and good quality younger players getting game time too. So I think it's been a great SPL this year. A lot of people worried with Rangers not being there that there wouldn't be the excitement, but I think there's been more excitement. We've been involved in a lot of really, really good matches, and I think if you look at how we play and the players that we have, we've had 10 different goal scorers this year. We've scored in every game. We're averaging just over 2 goals a game this season, which is very good for us considering we lost our 2 top goal scorers last year. So I've been very pleased with our players' attitude and the work rate. I've been more than pleased. I've been delighted. So if we can continue that, if the players can continue their appetite and hunger and desire, and this season should be a special season for us. And I think this is a special team, I really do, and a special squad. And if we can maintain that that spirit that the players have, then I'm sure this season could be one to remember for a long while.
A tough night in regards a few knocks for a couple of players as well. How are things looking for the squad for Rugby Park?
Yeah, it's amazing when you get through to a semi-final how that stiffness and tiredness goes. So everybody's fit and available, everybody's fine. And it's not so much a selection problem. We've had a look and seen the players, we've talked to them, but they're all keen and eager to play. And I would have liked to have been left out by the manager or rested or whatever you call it, rotating my squad and all that sort of thing. I wouldn't have liked that as a player, and Morris certainly wouldn't have liked it too. So I think the more games you win, the more games you want to play.
Richie Foran and back, Shane Sutherland as well. You've got a really kind of good bench, certainly from the other night, and it's great to have seen these guys maybe not playing, but knowing that you can bring them on as well.
Well, everybody's playing a massive part this year. Shane's back from injury, of course, just a bit earlier than Richie. Richie's still needs more training sessions and game time, but it's good to have the skipper back and around, and it's just the whole club is buzzing, the city's buzzing. It's just a lovely feeling to have, and we want that to continue. You don't want to throw that away with poor attitudes or mentally just switching off. I don't think that will ever happen here. And the players keep themselves focused and keep their mates focused too. So, yeah, we've done nothing yet. We haven't achieved anything yet. We're in a semi-final, that's all, and we're high up the league. But we want to be higher. We want to reach a final, of course, and we want to have a right good year.
Cheers, Terry. Thanks for your time.